G'day viewers, welcome to another video. Today I'm taking a short trip up to the Rubicon area. I'm going to camp the night up there somewhere. I've just taken a quick lunch stop up at the top of the Black Spur Pass. Going to grab myself a pie and something to drink, and then I'm going to keep heading up towards Rubicon. The plan is to do a couple of the easy tracks today, camp overnight, maybe do some more tracks in the morning depending on the weather because there's been some rain forecast, and then head back around lunchtime tomorrow. Grab yourself a comfy seat and enjoy the video, and if you do, don't forget to give it a like. Thanks. I've turned off the main road onto the dirt road through Rubicon and then onto Royston Road. I've decided, because it's still quite early, I'm going to visit the Avro Anson Memorial and go for a short hike there. So jump in the car, let's go. I finally arrived at the Avro Anson Memorial Track. It's a 5k return trip. It says an hour and a half to 2 hours, but I'm sure it won't take that long. It's 4 p.m, so I've got heaps of time still. Sunset's only at about 8 o'clock. So come along with me, let's go and visit the memorial. 3.12 k's, took me just under an hour, including some time spent up at the top. Always good to read about some local history. I'll put some information at the end of this video. I'll either link it up here or I'll actually do a screenshot and people can read the history of the Avro Anson if they're interested. I won't bore you with it now, but it was quite fascinating. Well worth the walk. A bit steep at the beginning, flattens out in the middle and then steep at the top again. But yeah, not quite the 5Ks that I advertised at the beginning of the walk, and definitely not the 90 minutes or 2 hours. Of course, it depends how fit you are. I'm not super fit, but if you don't exercise regularly, maybe it will take you 90 minutes to 2 hours. Anyway, time to go and find a campsite. The first place that I wanted to stay at was up on Mt Torbreck, and there's already 4 groups up there, so I won't be going back there. I'll head down towards Eildon and hopefully find something there, because it's time for a cold beer. This is what happens when you go down a track that ends in the middle of nowhere and while you're looking for a campsite. You've got to reverse back out again and it's slightly off camber here, which is not fun. And there's nowhere to turn around. This is the view out the side window. So after backing up the truck for, I don't know, 300-400 meters, which was a nightmare, I've finally found myself a camp spot right by the river. As you can see, it's pretty spectacular. So I'm about to set up camp. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. There's blue skies at the moment, but that doesn't mean anything in Victoria. So we'll try and get a fire started. There is a hole in the ground here for a fire, so I'll have to collect a little bit of firewood and get the fire started. I'll cook some dinner up. I'm going to cook a corned beef hash for dinner tonight, and I'll wash it down with a nice cold beer. Anyway, let's set up the swag first. Very nice, perfect. And plenty left over for tomorrow morning. It's not a bad campsite. The river's 10 meters away, just there. There's a few along here, there's about 4 or 5 along here, and I think there's one that way. Didn't go down because it's quite steep, and if it rains tonight I won't be able to get out. They're very clean, I haven't seen any rubbish. The one next door had a little bit of glass, but there's no rubbish, no toilet paper, which is always a bonus. Today was a fun drive. Unfortunately, the tracks that I wanted to do were both closed. But one of the roads that I went on was quite steep with really loose rocks. So there was a bit of fun. I had to engage first gear full load to get up the road. You would have seen that by now on the video. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Depends on the weather. It's full moon tonight, but unfortunately it's very overcast, so I'm not sure I'll even get to see the moon. But anyway, after I finish dinner and wash some dishes, I'm probably going to have a coffee, enjoy the fire. It's probably going to be too dark to video, so see you in the morning. I forgot to mention that I brought myself some dessert from a local Melbourne brewery, Bad Shepherd. It's a peanut butter porter and it's delicious. I love them. So this is going to be my dessert. And hopefully with that running river water, I won't need to get up too many times tonight to go to the toilet. Anyway, that's all I've got for tonight. It's gone pitch dark. I'm just going to sit by the fire, enjoy my dessert, and then hit the hay. See you in the morning.